guys, it's Emma, and welcome back to my channel if you are not new. Sorry, like, mix that up every single time. But today I am starting a weekend vlog for the weekend before Christmas because I'm trying to get a bunch of reading done to finish off some things that I just want to read before the end of the year, you know? And I have a lot of Christmas books that I still have on my TBR that I haven't read. But basically this whole week I basically spent reading The Toll by Neil Shusterman. This is a huge book. It's over 600 pages, but it's quick and it's slow at the same time, which makes little sense. It didn't take me a while to get into this book, but it took me a while to understand this book because there are multiple timelines that are happening like at once. Like one character will be like 3 years from a certain point, like 3 years from the end of the last book. Another character is 2 years from the last book. Another one is 1 year from the last book. And so everyone's just like sort of at different places in the beginning of the book and in like different times. So it's kind of hard. I didn't even realize it for like 50 pages maybe. Like it took me a little bit to like realize what was happening. We're also getting some new characters into this. And the world is, like, we're seeing more of the systems and, like, the different, countries and everything in this world. We are also getting even more politics and seeing the ramifications for what happened in the second book. And overall, this has just been really high action and, like, pretty fast-paced in my opinion. I've just sort of been, like, in a, like, mental fog, so I read, like, the first 200 pages or something in a day, and then I read like 50 pages and 30 pages, and then yesterday I read 141 pages, so I think I'm coming out of my mental fog a little bit. When I mean mental fog, I just mean I'm like vegging out, just watching like Heart of Dixie and like not really being productive and stuff, and it just like time just goes by and I'm not really aware of it. I don't know a better way to explain it than mental fog. But so far I've read... So far today I've read like 30 pages, maybe 40 pages, I'm sort of forgetting. But I am just under 500 pages through, so I have about 130 pages left. So I'm hoping to crack this out tonight, or today, and then hopefully start, and I want to say finish, but well, we'll see about that. But I think my next book is going to be Dash and Lily's Book of Dares because it's my shortest Christmas read, and then I will move into another one of the Christmas books that I have on my TBR. But that's sort of all up in the air and what I'm feeling like. I don't want to like put myself in a reading slump around Christmas or anything. I don't know. I just like to read, so I want to make sure I'm reading things that I like, if that makes sense. But today I've just been doing a lot of like little things, like I spent a while updating my bullet journal and my reading journal, which like the reading journal has like all my reviews for the year, which I started a few weeks ago, but I'm now like all the way up to date. I just have to add a section at the end for rereads because the way I was looking at Goodreads, it didn't show me the rereads, so I have to like make them separate. And I did that. I made my bed. I'm doing laundry now, and I think that's about it. I feel like I've done more things, but I don't know. So I'm going to continue to read The Toll and try to get a bigger chunk into it, and then I'll probably take a break and watch something. I have a live PD police cam, I don't remember, just on in the background. I was just turning it on. Oh, it's police patrol because it just told me. But yeah, so if I get a little like brain dead, I just watch something for a little bit and then I go back into this. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, I'm now like 40 pages from the end of this and everything's about to happen. I feel like 40 pages isn't a lot for like what I think is gonna happen, but we shall see. It's like you can barely even see that how much I've left. So I'm going to finish this. It's later than I wanted because I've spent the last 2 hours trying to order food or get food anywhere near me, and it's not happening. So I'm waiting for my sister to hopefully bring food. But anywho, that being aside, that means I haven't been reading, is my point. So I'm going to finish this before 8, probably, and then I will pick up a different book a little bit later, unless I get distracted by live PD, which is also a possibility. I also just downloaded some comics on Hoopla because I have like credits on there, you know, through my library or whatever. And I just want to make sure that I do really well in December because I feel, not that I'm slumpy, but I feel like this book was so big that it's taken me 5 days to read this. So that's a lot of reading time that I've like used on this, where normally, I mean, it is a long book, so I don't know. But my point is I want to make sure I'm reading a lot this month. But anyways, I'm going to get to it, and I'll talk to you guys once I finish. Hey y'all, so it's now about 8:30, and I have eaten some dinner, and more importantly, finished The Toll by Neil Shusterman. So I ended up giving this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I know it's been getting kind of mixed reviews, but I really, really enjoyed it. I think that my only criticism was the timeline issue that I mentioned before, of just not knowing where I was at in certain sections, but I think that this was just so high-paced. I really loved seeing more of our world. I really love the political aspects of this series, so it was really great to see more of that and to just get into the heads of different characters. Also, we got to see a lot of new characters and a lot of new sites that we hadn't followed before, so that was pretty cool. And it was also cool to see the history that we were kind of missing about how this all started and some other things that have happened in the past. So yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this. Gave it 4.5. Definitely highly recommend the series. I gave Scythe 5 stars, Thunderhead 4 stars, and this now a 4.5. So this has definitely become one of my favorite series, and I'm definitely going to buy copies or I put it on my wish list, I believe, so I'm hoping to get copies, but either way, I will eventually acquire these because I definitely am going to want to do a reread later and try to see if I can figure more things out that I missed this time, you know? But now that I've done that, I have about 30 minutes till the new episode of Live PD comes on. It's okay, it's no problem. But it's the last episode of the year, so I have to watch it. Or this is the last episode or tomorrow's the last episode. Anyways, I'm going to go over to my TBR cart, put you on the bookshelf here. Oh my gosh, now I have a bookshelf to like just sit you guys on. Wait, I'm going to put you guys up a shelf. Oh, this is so great. I could just do vlog clips here. Oh man, I love this. Okay, so I'll show you guys the Christmas books I have left. I have City Baker's Guide to Country Living by Louise Miller. This has a different cover now. That's like the truck with like the snow and looks like it's in like a Christmas tree farm or something. I don't know, but I've heard good things, and it also just sounds like a Hallmark movie, you know? So we have that. The other option that I think I'm going to pick up is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Kahn and David Leviathan. I've also heard that this is going to become a movie in 2020, so it would be really cool to have read this year, so that way it's fresh in my head, but not too fresh, because that was the problem with Let It Snow. I was so hypercritical. Also, the movie was just bad, but, you know. And the last Christmas book I have is The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. This is also Olivia Reads a Latte's book club book for this month for her Buddy Reads a Latte. So I do want to get to this, but we shall see. This is 3 books and it's the 20th, so I have not a lot of time considering I have plans Christmas Eve, Christmas, the day after Christmas. So we're gonna see. I don't know if I can get all 3 of these done, but like I said, I think, especially because it's the shortest, I'm gonna start with Dash and Lily's Book of Dares to hopefully get me on the roll. I also feel like I've kind of been not in the Christmassy mood. I feel like I started watching Hallmark movies too early because I started watching them in like mid-November, and I just feel like it just like put me out of the Christmas mood. I don't know. I haven't watched one in a little while, and I don't know. I'm not feeling very Christmassy. I haven't listened to a lot of Christmas music. Like, I don't know. just hasn't been a thing for me, which I'm sad about because obviously we love Christmas, but we shall see. So hopefully reading some Christmas books will put me in the mood to get Christmassy. So I'm going to start this and then watch Life PD and go to bed, and I will check in with you guys either tonight later on after I read some or tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so it is now about noon on Saturday, and I thought I'd update you guys with how much I read yesterday. So I ended up getting 39 pages into Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Kahn and David Leviathan, and I'm actually really enjoying this. I didn't know like it was very like bookish and all revolves around like there's a part at the Strand and it's all about these two characters who love reading and stuff. So I'm enjoying that aspect. I did not know that was in here. This did come out in 2010 though, so like I feel like a lot of people have read it, but I don't know what was happening in 2010. I was 13. I was probably reading Twilight. I don't know. This, in addition to finishing the Toll, means that I read 214 pages, I believe. So super proud of that. So I'm going to read more of this, try to finish this today because it is so short. I think it's like 260 something pages. Yes, I hit myself in the head. It's fine, but like I'm already 15% in and I only read for like 20 or 30 minutes and got 39 pages in. So yeah, so we're gonna read that and then we'll have to pick out probably one of the two Christmas books on here. And I also remembered I have 10 Blind Dates out on Hoopla, so I can read that on ebook as well. So there's only 4 more days till Christmas, so we got some work to do if I want to read these books. Hey guys, so it's now almost 11 p.m., but I just thought I'd give you guys an update that I finished Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. I literally like just finished this. I think I'm between a 3 and a 3.5. I think this is like a 3.5. I really enjoyed all the bookish references and the quotes that were used in here, but I really felt like Dash was just so pretentious, and it was just like, not thinking he was better than everyone else because of he knew these big words, but like he would purposely use big words to try to sound smarter, and it was just a little annoying. I also felt like, I don't know, the concept was cool, but I feel like I don't really know that much about our characters, you know? Like, we don't really get to see a lot of their personalities, I guess, or like what they like to do, or you know, since this is like over such a short time period, like a few days before Christmas to like the end of the year, it's just like we don't see a lot of them. So I do kind of wish there was more time to get to know them and stuff, if you know what I mean, because if you're only meeting someone at one specific point, you're not getting like all of their true experiences and things. But I do think this is really cute. I think it'll be a good like holiday read. I don't know if I'll pick them up again because there are so many holiday books I want to read, but I do think that I would recommend it for other people who want like a short Christmassy read. It's pretty fun. This is a library copy, and there's actually a note in here of someone who's like trying to do what this book was doing with the like secret messages. So that was kind of funny. So I did end up decoding it just for laughs. And it was cool, but I'm like, I don't know how long this message has been in there. Like, it's just kind of a cool thing, because this book is from 2010, so like the library's had it for like 9 years, so it's crazy. But I don't know like when that, you know, message went in, so pretty fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have like no thoughts because I'm so tired. We watched the Patriots game at 4 or 4:30, whatever. Then we watched some Christmas movies, watched Santa Claus 2 and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, like the original one, had some pizza, and just had a good like family chill night. So I didn't have time to read a lot, so that's why I just finished this and that was it. But I think that means that I read like over 200 pages today, so that's pretty good. And I'm hoping to pick up another Christmas book tomorrow. I do have church in the morning. It's like our Christmas like pageant church service. So we do have that, so that'll be pretty fun. It's like the kids are so cute, and they're like, for the animals, like there's usually like dinosaurs and like crazy animals, and it's really fun. So I'm gonna get to sleep so I can wake up and get ready for that. But I will see you guys tomorrow, probably after church. Hey guys, so today turned into a more outside of the house day than I was anticipating. Sorry, let me pause this. But basically I went to church this morning because it was our like Christmas paper bag pageant thing where we, you know, do the whole live nativity scene and everything, and that's always super adorable and super loud and fun. So we did that, and then after that we went to Panera for lunch, and then we just did a bunch of errands, and I literally didn't get home until 7 p.m. And then I had to make dinner and wrap all of the gifts that we got from my mom and do her stocking and all of this stuff. And now I'm like, the last thing I want to do is like read or do something that's gonna cause me to like use energy. So I'm just watching Live PD. I did read like, I don't even know, like 30 pages or 20 something pages of the first volume of Umbrella Academy on my phone while I was like waiting for my Panera and stuff, but not really enough to talk about it in any way, and it's not Christmassy, but that was literally the only reading time I had. I do think that I'll probably pick up 10 Blind Dates tonight, maybe tomorrow for sure, because that is the shortest book that I have left, and also this is the book that I'm most excited for, because the other two I have are The Christmas Sisters and The City Baker's Guide to Country Living. The City Baker's Guide to Country Living isn't explicitly a Christmas book, so I can still read that after Christmas is over. And then The Christmas Sisters, I've just heard it's like almost like Real Housewives or like mom drama stuff, which I don't know if it's something I'd be interested in, whereas 10 Blind Dates I feel like I would like. So I'm gonna read a book that I think I will like more, you know? Or like I feel like 10 Blind Dates is gonna be like a 4-star or up, and The Christmas Sisters feels more like it would be like a 3. But that's just a guess, and I still might read it like next year, or if I miraculously have more time than I think I do, which is probably unlikely, because tomorrow I'm like might be going to my dad's and stuff. So I think I'm going to try to end this video tomorrow, but we shall see, because we might have to go shopping again tomorrow. So I hate shopping this close to Christmas. Christmas Eve is literally in 2 days. I don't like this. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch some more Live PD and maybe start reading. Hey guys, so it's now Christmas Eve. I don't think I filmed anything yesterday, but I got really sick. Like I had a really bad migraine and I literally went to bed at 9 o'clock. So I didn't get any reading done because I had to help with the wrapping gifts and everything like that, and made brownies for Christmas Eve and everything like that. Today is Christmas Eve, which is crazy, but it is like before 8, so I'm gonna sit downstairs and read some of 10 Blind Dates on my computer, and then wrap up this vlog so I can get it up, because I wanted to get it up today or tomorrow. So yeah, so happy holidays to everyone. Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. I don't know if you say happy Kwanzaa or just and other things that I for surely don't know. So yeah, I will get reading and I'll check in with you guys later. Hey, so it's now about 10:30. I just got dressed for Christmas Eve and we still have a few hours before we have to go. So I'm almost halfway through 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think the family aspects are great. She has like this big extended family. Have I told you what this is about? Probably not. So this is about our main character, Sophie, who has just, like, in the first chapter, she goes to this party to, like, meet up with her boyfriend, Griffin, who she, like, stayed back from going to with her parents to visit her sister to be with, and she overhears him saying that he wants to break up. So she's like, well, then I'll just break up with you. And so she does that. Then she goes to her grandma's house for Christmas, like Christmas break, instead, you know, because she didn't go with her parents. I'm not explaining this well. But in order to try to cheer her up, her grandmother decides that 10 members of her family are gonna the members of her family are going to fight for 10 chances to get to set her up on a blind date. So her grandmother like puts up this poster that has like all the dates that they can do, and they like all run up and like sign their names on it. But they're blind dates, so Sophie doesn't get to know anything about the date until the day of. She doesn't get to know who it is. She doesn't even get to know the theme until the day of. And she doesn't know who the guy is until he shows up at the door. And yeah, it's really cute. The only thing is that there's been a lot of hinting about like what's gonna happen at the end, like from the beginning. So like I already feel like I know the end of the story, which is kind of but it's still really fun, really enjoyable. Like I said, I'm already almost halfway through. It's like over 300 pages, but I'm reading it on Hoopla on my computer. So I've just been doing that today and uploading some videos, like pre-filmed videos that I'm uploading for Christmas break in like the beginning of January. So that's super good. I'm glad to be like sort of more on top of it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back downstairs and read more, and I'll catch up with you guys when I've either finished the book or when I have to end this so I can upload it. Okay, so it's now a little after one, and I'm here to end the vlog. So for the last update, I got about 2/3 of the way through 10 blind dates because I had to do some more wrapping, but I am really enjoying it. I think we're just about getting to the end. We're actually on date 6 of 10, so that's about where we are. Like I said, really liking it. Love the family dynamics. Reminds me of my huge family, so yeah. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and I'll see you guys in another video soon. Bye.